with us. A Regatta radio edition of Fresh Air in the Morning, right here on Island 92 and Z105.1 FM. We're glad you're with us. The 46th St. Maarten Heineken Regatta is upon us. I can't believe that it is already the 3rd of March. How time is flying by. And you know, we're going to be, let's see, tomorrow is registration day. Friday, we're out on the water. I'm very excited to say good morning to my dear friend, Carrie Byerly of the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta. I also my partner in crime for Regatta Radio, brought to you by Budget Marine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Good to be here, as always.
How's the croissant, courtesy of Le Sucre?
It is delicious.
Always.
I always love them. And oh my God, the
Did you
cup
get a
of coffee this morning was fantastic too, Mr.
Plain or chocolate?
Plain.
You don't ever do chocolate?
I used to do, but I'm trying to cut down on sweets.
I laugh at you. You know why?
Why?
Because you're cutting down on because if you take the plain croissant and the chocolate croissant and put them side by side,
I know,
come
but,
see, come saw.
I just feel that every little bit, because if I give in and do that, then it's like, oh, okay, there's a big piece of chocolate cake, I'll have that too. And
Yes.
let me have more something. Oh, there's a piece of chocolate. Oh, I'll have that. Wow, one piece of chocolate.
You're a chocolate person?
I
Milk?
used to be big time, not so much.
Dark or
chocolate.
See, I like the milk chocolate. I
Yeah.
know you yell at me.
Yeah.
All my proper British friends, my English friends, will yell at me for eating milk chocolate. Jackie Rom, good morning.
Good morning. I don't like chocolate.
You really? Isn't that not allowed in England?
Yeah, it's very unusual. I mean, I've been like it all my life. I just don't like it.
And wow, I'm shocked. I love
know.
Cadbury.
I don't
Cadbury
drink tea.
fruit and nut bar,
Fruit and bar,
but the
yeah.
ones from England.
Yeah.
The ones
Yeah.
from Europe.
It's
not
really strange that how if you get ones that are bought elsewhere and then they're not manufactured or made in the country that originated, the taste is often so different. Heinz baked beans, if you have those in American ones, big difference.
But I found on the island
Where?
beans.
Where?
I showed you a tin. It's called Grace's.
Yeah.
Beans in tomato sauce. They're exactly the same as Heinz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gracie?
And they're so cheap. Gracie. Gracie.
something. The two of you together could be.
Okay,
Yeah,
could be
baked
the-
beans in tomato. They are brilliant.
I'll try
I
them.
have completely lost control of Regatta Radio.
Sorry.
Why did I know
Got
this was
Brit-
gonna?
You've got British people here. Baked beans on toast is a must.
It's so important.
Baked beans on toast.
Oh, it
Yes.
has to be on toast, yeah.
You're gonna have to make that one day for
I
breakfast.
honestly, but then you grate
No,
cheese
for
on the
supper.
top.
For supper.
That yeah,
for supper.
yeah.
When you
Baked
do a
beans on
light supper.
toast.
When you do, because at school you would have a cooked meal, you would come home in the evening, you'd have baked beans on toast.
I'm so.
And if you were
confused.
very, you had a bit of money, you then put grated cheese on the top.
a little bit of money.
So-
What great-
No,
Let's
yeah,
introduce.
yeah.
We have not introduced you, our final guest of the program for Regatta Radio. Who have you brought with you, Care?
I have brought the fabulous and lovely Allegra.
Allegra, good morning.
Good morning. Thank
Well,
you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Have you been on radio before?
No, never. First time.
Wow,
Yay, I
wow.
love that.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
It's just us talking.
So
It's like
Allegra is part of the media team for the Heineken Regatta.
brilliant.
And she
Brilliant.
just flew in yesterday, and she's
Flew in from
coming
where?
in.
Canada, Toronto.
Are your arms tired from flying?
Just a little bit. A
I'm
little
just-
sore.
Holding the wings out.
How cold was it up in Toronto?
When I left, it was, so I'm Celsius, but it was minus 17.
No, I can't even imagine it. I don't want to imagine it
So-
either.
I wanted to ask her, or ask Meg, Allegra. So, have you ever had baked beans on toast coming from Canada? Because I know there's a lot of British influence there.
There is, but no, never.
No, you see.
Nope.
Well,
Have
okay.
you had? Do you like Timmy's?
Mm,
Say, oh,
I
you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
What's
know,
that?
I
What's
know.
that? What's that?
Tim Hortons is the.
Oh, we've
is the-
got one in England. Tim
is-
Hortons.
is-
I go there for
that's-
In
bacon roll.
England?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got them. They've just
Oh,
bought them
bacon
over.
roll. There's another thing. Yum, yum.
Yeah,
What?
bacon roll. You
What's
go
a
to
ba-
Tim Horton and you
what's-
have a bacon roll.
What is a
Isn't
bacon
it funny?
roll?
You think we speak English?
Yeah.
What's a bacon roll?
It's a soft roll.
Uh-huh.
You call it a roll?
I
Bread
don't
roll.
know.
Yeah, a bread roll.
Yeah.
And it has to have butter
It's like a
in.
bun.
Butter?
It's like a bun.
Uh-huh.
Butter in it, because we have teas in our butter. And then you put bacon, and then you either choose a brown sauce or a red ketchup to go with. I'm
So
a ketchup
just
person.
so bacon,
roll.
butter,
Yeah.
and roll.
But it's like I wasn't so much Tim Hortons thing, but bacon sandwiches. Oh,
Bacon makes everything better.
It's the best.
And
so
the
bacon
Canadian
rolls.
bacon is
Yeah.
superb.
See, no, but so I have to tell you that like we have a big discussion in the U.S. You know, Dunkin' Donuts or Tim's, and I'm a Dunkin' Donuts guy. Not so much for the donuts because I'm not a huge donut fan, but the coffee. I live on my Dunkin' Donuts.
Somebody on media has just said to me they love, this is in UK, they love Tim Horton for their lattice fries and aioli. Is that something?
I have
I've
no
never heard of
idea.
it.
Aioli. Sometimes I like aioli. Not
What's
always.
aioli?
I don't even think Tim Hortons in Canada serves fries.
Isn't that funny, the difference? Yeah,
But that-
he's just said it's
Yeah.
lattice
Live and
fries
learn.
and aioli.
But that's also what a lot of places do. They adapt to what is needed in that country.
Without a doubt.
And yeah, I did in China. I went to a lot of the like McDonald's, Domino's Pizza. I did it purposely to see the difference. Domino's Pizza is incredible what they serve. It's so different in China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But do they have thin crusts at least? Was there any difference in
I
the
No,
love
I
the-
think
I
the
love the
pizza's
Domino's
same,
thin
it's
crust.
the
thin
other
crust?
thing.
Makes all the difference.
What's your Domino's thin crust go-to favorite?
I haven't had one in so long. I can't even. I'm not somebody who has favorites.
I'm going to tell you something to try.
What?
It's the thin crust, spinach, and yes, spinach is a green vegetable, and it's the only exception to the rule because you're covering it with lots of cheese.
Yeah.
Spinach and feta
Oh,
on a
nice.
thin crust.
That would be good.
It's really don't do the regular thick crust.
No,
do the
no,
thin
no. It's got
crust.
to be thin first.
It's awesome. Domino's, we have like our Domino's in St. Martin is different than Domino's anywhere in the world.
I agree.
It's not your typical fast food pizza.
Yeah.
We have good
it's made
water.
with love.
Well, that and we have good water, good pH for making pizza dough.
I watched John once teaching the
It's so
guy
cool, isn't
how to make it, and he was saying, this amount you have to do. If you put too much, that hurts us. If you put too little, that's not good for the customer. You know.
Oh, I would enjoy doing a domino.
Well, and
lesson.
by the way, Domino's going to be in Regatta Village at
Yes.
Port au Plaisance.
Yes.
Princess Resorts. Always
Yes.
looking forward to
Oh
that.
God, we're bringing it back to the regatta.
Usually it's you doing that, but I think I get the two of you in the room, and then we get Canada involved. Allegra get involved in Canada, and then I'm just in big trouble. So, 3 against 1 today. So Jackie, Carrie, a while ago you had asked me if it was last week before, and it was all a blur. Said to me, is there any way that we could kind of take over and help host the Series Fund Bridge Show on Sunday, the 2 o'clock and the 3 o'clock bridge opening? And I said, let me try and put it together. So Mr. S and Rebecca and this crazy Brit are going to host the bridge show, and Jackie is
I
very
think
excited.
they'll have fun.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so
Have
excited.
you seen it before? Have you
No.
been there?
this
I've
is
never
she's
been
another she's a Regatta virgin, so she's
Uh-huh.
very excited.
Yeah, no, it is
A
so
tremendous-
much fun. It
tremendous
really
time.
is, and I mean, what everybody does and what they try and do to win the prizes.
Will
and,
the Heineken man make a reappearance?
well, the
That is-
boat is here.
I-
so,
I
or
saw.
is entered.
You're gonna have to see the Heineken man.
I can't wait for it all. I'm so excited.
How many Allegra? How many Heinekens have you done?
This will be my third.
I didn't say how many Heinekens have you had because it's a little early in the morning, but
I thought last year was your first. No.
I was an invited journalist for my very first year in 2023.
Ah,
Wow,
okay,
I
that's
love-
why.
So I
okay.
missed 24, but then
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
there last
and
year.
so the bridge show was always a ton of fun. Will the Heineken man make a reappearance? I'm willing to bet the answer is yes.
I'm sure he will because he's very popular.
Everyone loves it. You'll have to wait and see the Heineken man.
I can't wait.
We have a good time. We always do. And there's lots going on. Of course, registration tomorrow's the big registration day.
Yes.
What time are we starting tomorrow?
I believe it's 8 till 6. I've heard, but don't hold me to that.
8:30. I just read.
8:30?
Assuming the
Okay.
website is right, it says 8:30.
Yeah.
8:30 to 6 tomorrow at Regatta Village, Port au Plaisance.
Yep. And we're trying to get all set up now. Get
Brilliant.
everything back. For the captains, their skipper bags are going to be very neat this year. I'm excited about that.
I love it.
And let's hope that we can have some good, safe racing out there because
It's a little windy.
for the last few years, we've not had much wind. And this is going to be the first one where we've had good solid wind throughout the whole event.
That's
in
the
the for a long time.
Yeah, that's what the forecast
Yeah.
is showing, and let's
Yeah.
hope the wind gods are right.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody should sail
Well,
fast.
other than it could drop just a little, because I think, but it's still for the bigger boats and the heavier boats. They're all going finally.
Yes, 30 is not a bad thing for the big heavy boats.
How far does the furthest boat travel to come here to the regatta?
It's I'm not sure this year how far the furthest one have come just for the regatta. We've never actually done that. But you get boats that are from all around the world. Like we've had boats from New Zealand, from Australia, from I'm trying to think which is well, we have one from Brazil. So that we've never found out, and it's something we should do, is how far they've come just for the regatta.
That would be fascinating information.
Yeah, I know Antigua used to do a prize for the navigator that brought the boat from the furthest
Who was
away.
the on the
Guy?
the guy? Thank you,
Guy.
on the trimer.
And that was what I was going to say. He single-handed his
Listen to
try all the way from Australia to come here to make it here in time
Amazing.
for the event. But in truth, he then was going to spend the winter, the rest of the winter here and stay here.
Right.
So, but this was his goal, to make sure he got here in time.
Well,
That's a great
it's not a bad
story.
place to spend your winter, as far as I'm concerned.
But yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. And then, of course, Thursday, March 5th, will be our first day of racing for the 46th St. Maarten Heineken Regatta. Our first warning will be not before 9:40 a.m. in Simpson Bay. From what I've read, is that the plan is still to have two start boats, one in Simpson Bay over towards more closer to the Beacon Hill side, and then one on the other side a little closer in the Pelican Coal Bay side is the plan. And I don't know if any of that has changed yet, but we won't really know until we get out there, right?
Well, no. So the race officers and race director are meeting today to sit down and work out how they want to do that. So the the broader plan will come out soon, and then every evening before, every evening they will send to all the competitors what the plan is for the following day.
Right. So we'll know tomorrow night. Right, Wednesday night, we'll know roughly the plan for Thursday, first day of racing. And then final decisions, of course, will always be made out there on committee boat. It's up to them to decide what we're going to do based on conditions.
This evening, we've got to make sure or later today, we have to make sure, who's starting on which boat, from which committee boat A or B, the courses. So, yeah. And that everything can change because of wind and conditions and what have you.
Of course. I'm looking forward to Friday and around the island. I always do. It's my favorite race. That's the second day. And I should also add that prize giving, Regatta Village, starting Thursday, will open at 4 p.m. Prize giving will be every evening at 6 p.m. At the Fountain Stage, which is a beautiful backdrop. If you're in the audience and you're watching what's happening on the stage and you're looking out as the sun kind of goes down and the marina's behind you, I'm like, you just have to pinch yourself and go, am I here or am I dreaming? Is this a dream? It's just a beautiful spot for the daily prize givings, and they'll be every afternoon on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. And then the grand prize giving on Sunday on the main stage, 6:30.
Yep, and the daily prizes we give out first, second, and third to every boat that wins in their class today, and so we have some nice ones. FKG is giving vouchers. Paradise Food is giving a basket, and Harkin Durham is giving a thing on all the suntan care, suntan lotions and care and everything, which is really nice. Brilliant. So we're ecstatic to have Harkin Durham back in, because it's a fantastic sun cream sunblock.
Nice.
And also environmentally friendly for the seas.
Brilliant.
So, and it is excellent stuff.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And so, Meg, Allegra, I have to say, I'm the second one to call you Meg.
Meg too.
You guys kind of you don't look alike, but you have a resemblance, but the way you carry yourself, you and Meg are very similar.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna get slapped now. No, I'm sure Meg's gonna come beat me up later.
Why?
But I don't know, just because she can. So, like, when you think about this regatta compared to other regattas that you've either sailed in or participated in as a journalist, what makes this regatta so different and special?
I mean, well, for me, coming from Canada, getting the warm sunshine, the warm air, the trade winds, the crystal clear blue water, and I think just basically like it's a worldwide international event. Like I think we were looking at the scratch sheet, and I think there's close to 35 different nations sailing this year, which is
pretty cool.
amazing.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and then at right now, more or less 100 boats registered. So just the amount of people who come from all over the world for all the different reasons, it's pretty unique, and it's so much fun. Serious fun, as I say.
Well, that's really it,
Yeah.
right? You know, we play hard on the water, we play even harder on land,
Yeah.
and then we go back and play even harder on the water the next day.
Yes.
And I think one of the things for the competitors, the difference in all the boats is fantastic too.
Yeah.
You know, we get an incredible spread.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is sad for a boat that's the only one that's different in one aspect and doesn't have anybody to play with.
Mm.
But I think that why we're happy to include everybody.
I'm looking at your shirt.
Oh,
You have You have the 23rd. I purposely found I went like ruffling through the closet this morning looking for the oldest shirt I could just find, and I was late. I'm like, what's that? And I grabbed this one. This is the 33rd. So you're 2003. This is 2013.
I think my oldest one is somewhere like 94, 95, 96, something like that.
I know I can go back to 2004. I just couldn't
Yeah.
find it. I think I have that one like stashed away somewhere, in the archive, so I don't wear it, so I
Yeah.
don't screw it up.
Actually, no, my oldest one must be older than that. Anyway,
If you could find
one
it.
day,
If you could find it.
How
I
long
did
has it
find
been going?
This is the 46th year.
1980.
46th year.
46th year. How
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
She's still she's a virgin.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
learning.
yeah. No.
Yeah, but people tuning in, it's all good to
Yeah,
learn these
yeah.
things. It's wonderful.
At the 46th competition, the 46th running of the St. Martin Heineken Regatta, and we're very thankful for all of our sponsors that make
We
this happen,
are
especially
for sure.
especially our title sponsor, our official timekeeper, Seiko. They do.
And
And
I've
all
got to
of it.
give a little bit of a plug for that. What is it called? Some radio show we're on? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
With the, I forget. But if you tune in to FM 91.9, you might join us.
Yeah, and so listen, the thing that's so wild, right, is so starting at 7 o'clock on Thursday morning, Herb will be in the anchor chair. I will join him at 7 o'clock. We'll kick off Regatta Radio for the 46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta, and then I'm a beeline by about 7:30 over to the yacht club, Boomerang, our official regatta radio boat. By the way, if you'd like to join us aboard Boomerang for the regatta radio experience, we do have seats still available Thursday and Saturday. A little bit on Sunday, on Friday and Monday Friday and Sunday are still a little available, but lots of room on Thursday and Saturday. You can go to boomerangsxm.com and be part of the Regatta Radio broadcast and get live commentary if it's all happening with Carrie and I, looking over our shoulders and hear it and be part of the regatta, the live broadcast, the studio audience, and one hell of a cocktail party as we have some fun, let me tell you.
Yep, and maybe this time I'm not going to cry when I get emotional when I watch the kids do really well or something. I'm like, oh, they're just doing so good.
Well, listen, please don't, Carrie, from the bottom of my heart, don't change a thing. Because what I think collectively what we bring to the table, it comes across that this is so personal for us that when we see your kids sail well and you get to report on that, that's just a wonderful
For me,
thing.
it wasn't. It was Erwin's
Yeah,
son that
yeah.
was he just held it together in that tight rounding. Yeah, that's what got me.
Yeah, and
It's
it's a
just
good
simple thing
it's a
like
good
that.
thing. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing. It makes it real. It makes it real. So let's see. Thursday, first day of racing. Friday, traditionally the around the island race.
It should happen because the wind's pretty steady.
Yeah. for sure that we would think. That's the second day of racing. First warning, once again, not before 9:40 in the morning. First outbound bridge at 8:30, then again at 9 o'clock. Regatta Village opens at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and prize giving once again at the fountain stage at 6 p.m. with this big mouth getting to meet lots of. Hey, is Chris Pine going to work with me? Do we know?
If that's what you would like,
I
will
like
do
Chris.
anything to
I
keep you
like Chris.
happy.
You know what?
I've got it.
Chris Pine, our regatta director. Last year was his first year, and Chris Pine. Here's an invitation from me to you, if Carrie will permit it. We'd like to invite you to be my co-host at the daily prize giving, if you can fit it into your crazy schedule, because I think it made a big difference for people to get to meet him.
Yeah.
And I think that it's important that we do that.
What I'm sort of hoping is if we don't do, you do it every day, and then maybe we may have a couple of days with different people helping you, because I think that sometimes, like
else do we need to-
Saskia has done it with you.
I love working
and
with
then
her.
she's also got a lot on her schedule. So like Saskia, Chris Pine, or maybe when we find somebody, hey, maybe
Yeah.
Allegra.
Allegra, you want to? How do you feel about being in front of a lot of people? Does it bother you?
No.
Good,
but
perfect. Okay,
my
we're-
schedule's pretty busy.
Yeah.
We're gonna she's
Yeah,
running away.
yeah.
All the young women run away from me. Did you notice this?
I get it, because Meg keeps them a minute. They have this sheet that they get, this document that they get. It's like 15 to 16 pages. Every minute of the day is mapped out for them. And I jokingly said to her, I said, I'm glad I don't work for you. And she's like, oh, but it's good because it's organized. I said, yes, but 15 pages for me to
We'll have to
read through.
yeah, exactly. But Chris Pine did a
But
great
it's
job.
good. It's
And,
good
You know,
that they're
I
organized.
think it's important for people to get to know him, especially as he grows into this
Yeah.
role. Michelle, his predecessor, was there for so many years. People knew her.
Yeah.
It's a good thing for our competitors and all of our visitors to get to know him, and I think
Yeah.
that's a good thing. So I enjoyed working with him.
Good.
And so, Chris Pine, if you'll accept, we'd love to have you, and Allegra too. And listen, I asked Saskia the other day if she was free, and she's like, I don't know, because of everything that was going on. So
Yeah,
we'll figure it
and
out.
for her having a small child
I
and
know,
everything
I
else,
know.
it's
It's a bit of a challenge.
It's a lot on. She has a lot on her plate right now.
And then on
We'll work that out. Don't
Then
worry.
on Saturday is our third day of racing.
Yep.
And once again, first warning in Simpson Bay, not before 9:40 in the morning. Everybody's like, what do you mean not before 9:40? Well, it means the first warning can be the first warning for we work in rolling. It's a rolling sequence, right? So the first warning is this warning for everybody that we're going to start, and we're now in a starting sequence. And then, Carrie, explain a little bit about how this all works. You know, the first horn, and then when the first start becomes the warning for the next class.
That's right.
And
And it's a 5-minute rolling system.
Right.
And so they'll often do what happens on the VHF radio. They'll do announcements and give them time checks, and then they'll let them know, okay, your first warning system sound will be in 5 minutes.
Mhm.
So that everybody's ready for it, so that they can catch it on their watches to get the correct time. And so they do the warning system, and then they'll do a countdown for that. We have 5 minutes, 4-minute sound, 1-minute sound, and then go.
Right.
And then the start is the 5-minute for the next class.
Right.
Now they can postpone. They can, then they put up a flag, and there's you have like 2 horns up, 1 horn down. Minute later, you go into the system again.
There's all kinds of signals and stuff.
But they also announce it.
And you'll get to, as you listen to the radio broadcast, you'll get to hear a lot of this in the background over the VHF, over the radio. So you'll get to learn as we go through it in real time. And I'm sure we might have a postponement or two. You never know.
Yeah.
Or
And
or
then,
not.
so tomorrow at registration, every boat that's racing collects their package that will tell them what time they're supposed to start every day. Sometimes they do it. Sometimes they just say the first start will be, and then they'll announce it on the morning, because in case there's a changeover. And the way everybody knows it's their start is because they're assigned a certain flag, color, shape.
Mhm.
However, every committee does it differently, but we've got colors. and
That's your class flag.
that's your class flag. So when that one goes up, you know that's your 5 minutes.
Got it.
But they'll let people know ahead of time, and they often let if they haven't announced it to you at registration, they then will tell you on the radio to start, and a WhatsApp group.
And so what I will tell you is that the class flags are very helpful when you're out on the water because you can't tell which boat belongs to who. But if you can see the flag that they're flying off the backstay, right, you can then determine which class they belong to, and are they at the right start? Are they at the right space, right place at the right time, etc.
That helps too. And as a competitor, if a boat is coming near you, you say, okay, that boat, especially your first day on the water, because you don't know all the boats, and so that you can say, okay, that boat is in my class. That one, I'm not going to let it come over the top of me. I'm going to push it up because there's again the rules of sailing, of racing. So if it's a boat that's not in your class, you make the decision how you're going to handle the situation.
Exactly. So I'm very excited for tomorrow, and we start with registration. I'm going to torment you in the morning at registration, like we always do.
Maybe if I see you coming, I'll run. But
no, I'll do it on the phone. I'm going to call you.
Oh, you're going to call me?
I'm going to call you in the morning, and then in the afternoon, what I traditionally do. This is always fun. I don't know if were you at registration last year?
Yes,
I was. Yeah.
Yeah. So I typically wander behind the registration desk and torment the poor ladies that are doing registration and make them go on the radio with me in a remote. We do it every year, and it's always fun to get their
I think
perspective.
it's pretty much the same team again.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
cool.
which is great. They know their job. And I meant to ask Allegra. So last year, I don't know if you remember, during registration it rained, and Meg and Allegra's table was just between the gap of the two tents, and
I should draw the short straw on that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think what happened, it wasn't so much the rain, but when the tent lifted up, blew the
Oh no.
all the puddle of water that was in the tent right onto her computer. And she was very calm about it, but did the computer survive or did it die?
No, it survived, which was
Yay.
good because I needed it all day, every day for the regatta, and it's still with me this year.
Good.
Although it is on its last legs, it never fully recovered.
Never
from
fully
that
recovered.
It happens.
incident.
But I must admit, I did tell them when they were setting up the tables, I said, just one thing to be clear. Make sure that the table is not underneath where we
Watch
have the two.
watch the gap.
Watch the
Yeah,
gap.
watch the gap.
It's like the subway in New York City. They tell you watch the gap.
Watch
Mind
the gap.
mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Maybe we should do that. Yeah.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Oh, a lot of fun. So, and then on Sunday, of course, the final day of racing, same drill. First warning, not before 9:40 in the morning. First outbound bridge 8:30, then 9 o'clock. Regatta Village opens at 4. Prize giving on Sunday night will begin at 6:30 p.m. on the main stage, not the fountain stage. We're going to move to the big stage, and that's always a lot of fun. And of course, my good buddy, the godfather of sailing, as I like to call him. I haven't spoken to. Is the godfather back? Is Robbie
He is
Ferran
back.
He's
Yes,
back.
He's back.
And Robbie and I will bring you the grand prize giving as we
He's
do.
going to be in the Sunfast 20 class, which I think now has 6 boats. so
Brilliant.
That's good.
I did see somebody ask a question online about the Melgis 24 class. The number of Melgis 24s. Will they have their own class? We
I don't think so because one has just pulled out.
Too bad.
So I think I've got to talk to. That's an item that we have to work out today
Brilliant.
because I'm not sure that I want to. Normally, classes are supposed to be 5 boats in a class, but sometimes you have to make exceptions, and we did for the Melgis 24 to have it with 4, but now with 3, it's a little small.
It's a little tight.
Yeah.
It's a little tight.
So we have to see.
Well, let's see how it all plays out. And then, of course, the Series Fun Bridge Show on
I can't wait.
Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock bridges is when we can expect the fun and games to go on. And
Yes.
and will the Heineken man reappear? Mr. S. Rebecca and Jackie Rom will bring you all the fun and games from the bridge on Sunday. I will be running home to take a shower so I don't look like a drowned, sunburnt, sunty rat, and I'll look reasonably presentable on stage, which I can't say what was true for any other nights of the week, but
Yep.
we try for Sunday. We try for Sunday. And a big thank you to all of the sponsors that make this happen year in and year out. And of course, let me start with some of the Island 92 team that make it possible. Budget Marine making Regatta Radio possible. Boomerang, the official boat for Regatta Radio. Thank you to everybody at Boomerang Boat Charters. You can find them boomerangsxm.com if you want to get out for the Regatta Radio experience. Telem always enables us whenever we are remote anywhere in the world, and we thank them for that. Windward Roads, Flow, Budget Marine, the St. Martin Tourism Authority, the French side and the Dutch side, Mooring, Sunsail, Seahawk Paint, Sormar, Shipwreck Shops, Paradise Car Rental, Windward Island Bank, Port Club, there you go, PDP Yacht Club, the Yacht Club Port de Plaisance inside the Princess Resort, as well as the Country Club and the Marina as well. The whole Princess group of companies, thank you so much. Seiko, our official timekeeper, the official watch, which is the big prize.
It's a big prize. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's a nice watch.
The overall prize,
Yeah.
and then every class gets a prize.
That's a great.
Almost every class.
And then, of course, the organizing authority, the St. Martin Regatta Foundation and the St. Martin Yacht Club, and our title sponsor, of course, Heineken. And we are proud to be your official radio station for the 46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta. Regatta Radio is brought to you by Budget Marine. Ladies, I will talk to you tomorrow at registration.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for
look
coming. This
forward
was
to
fun
it.
today.
Yes.
So we're at 99.
We're at 99, but I know we get 2 more, but I know one of the Melges is the ones that's going to be out, and then there's another boat that I think may be out. But we may have, there was a couple of other boats that say they're coming in. So, you know what? You never know until the first day.
You never know till.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, going to be a ton of fun. You know what's coming up in the right around 10 o'clock is I think Nalia. I think that's who I just buzzed in. I didn't see who it was. I just buzzed someone in. But Nalia from Sugar Apple Band is coming in, and they're performing at St. Martin Heineken
They
Radio.
are.
So we'll have some fun with all that too. We'll run through all the Regatta entertainment lineup in just a bit too.
Good.
Always
Well
a
done.
always
Okay.
a pleasure.
Thank
you guys.
Bye.
It is 9:53 right here in the Northeast Caribbean. Stay with us. More Fresh Air in the Morning is on the way.